I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to make it to your talk last night. How'd it go? We had about 55 people. Oh, great. Yeah. Started out a little bit. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Good evening. The Planning Commission, February 5th. Can we have a roll call?
Mr. McLeister,
Here.
Mr. Dalpays,
Here.
Mr. Sarah,
Present.
Mr. Volas, Mr. Volas,
He's absent.
Mr. Mahausen.
Here.
Okay. Next thing on the agenda is the election of officers, or should we do the meeting minutes? Can we jump to the meeting minutes and get that out of the way?
Sure, if you wish.
Okay. So let's look at the January 8th, 2020 meeting minutes. I believe the Planning Commission has it in front of you. Is there any concerns, or is there an approval motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call?
Mr. Mahausen,
Yes.
Mr. Sarah,
Yes.
Mr. Dalpays,
Yes.
Mr. McLeister.
Yes.
All right, now the only item on, one of the items we have is the election of the Planning Commission officers for 2020. And I guess I would like to make a motion that Jamie McLeister is chairman.
I'll second.
Any discussions here? Jamie, are you willing to accept that position?
Yes, I am.
Is there any discussions? Okay, roll call.
Mr. Sarah,
Yes.
Mr. Volas, Mr. Mahausen,
Yes.
Mr. McLeister,
Yes.
Mr. Dalpays.
Yes.
All right, there you go,
All
Jamie.
right. Thank you.
You want to take over? Sure. Perfect. I get to step down.
Okay. At this time, I would entertain motions for vice chair. Or nominations, excuse me.
I would nominate Tom Sarah if he would so like to do so.
And we have a nomination. Do we have a second?
I would accept that.
Okay, great. And I'll second that. So I guess we will call for a vote.
Mr. McLeister,
Yes.
Mr. Dalpays,
Yes.
Mr. Mahausen,
Yes.
Mr. Sarah.
Yes.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next item up on the agenda is election for appointment of chairperson to the Community Reinvestment Area Housing Council, which is item number 5 on the agenda. And I think if maybe Mr. Van Gundy or Mr. Fox might be able to give us information, this is typically the chair of the Planning Commission. Is that not correct?
As I understand, Mr. Fox, did you want to take this question?
Sure.
Or- okay.
Historically, it has been the chair, and I believe perhaps that's from the experience that our prior chairman had, that it's good when you know all the players and you know what you're working with the CRA Housing Council, because it only meets once a year. And so it's a little bit of corporate knowledge if you have one meeting under your belt. But we can certainly help with minutes from prior meetings and walkthrough of what's entailed with that. But as we have for quite a number of years, indeed it has been the chair of the Planning Commission because of the past experience, has also been the representative of the Planning Commission for the CRA Housing Council.
Thank you. So at this time, we would entertain nominations for this role.
I would like to nominate Jamie McLeister.
And I would accept if,
I'll second.
thank you. And should we call a roll?
Mr. Mahousen,
Yes.
Mr. Sarah,
Yes.
Mr. Dalpays,
Yes.
and Mr. McLeister.
Yes. That is the end of the items we have on the agenda today. However, there was one item that I would like to add, if we may. I would like to, I guess I'd seek a motion from the members here to talk about the calendar for this year, just so we make sure that all the dates line up with our meetings. So,
I'll make a motion to discuss the calendar.
okay. Is there a second?
Second?
Okay. And do we take a roll call on that then? Tim, for, okay.
Or you can do both, either one.
Okay, well, let's do a roll call.
Mr. Sarah,
Present?
Mr. Mahousen,
Yes. Present?
Mr. McLeister,
Yes.
Mr. Dalpays.
Yes.
So I guess at this time, do we just want to take a look at our calendars and see if you come up with any issues in regards to the dates, the first Wednesday of each month?
Mr. McLeister, I'm always available for the city and the Planning Commission.
Thank you, Mr. Sarah. Just scrolling through, I don't know that I see any first Wednesday of the month that would interfere or be interfered with by a holiday or anything. So is there any other concerns anybody else has?
I don't have any concerns.
Okay. So I think that we would be set and okay to continue on as we have done in the past to meet the first Wednesday of each month unless there's any other objections. And I don't know, do we need to take a vote for that, Tim?
Yes, sir. That'll confirm that we're going to remain with the first Wednesday of each month,
Okay.
meeting here at the Civic Center at 7 p.m.
Perfect, okay.
I'll make a motion that the Planning Commission meets every first Wednesday of each month at 7 o'clock p.m. at 845 West Maple Street.
Thank you for your motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Great. There's a second. Can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Dalpays,
Yes.
Mr. Sarah,
Yes.
Mr. Mahousen,
Yes.
and Mr. McLeister.
Yes. Well, I think that has taken care of all the business we need to discuss tonight, unless there's anything else. So I guess with that, I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion to adjourn.
And do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Very good. How about you? Busy? He's gonna stick around for a while.